Yes.
Next.
Thank you, Dr. Nishan. And it is up to we are introducing Dr. Shweta as our new moderator for English session. We welcome you, Dr. Shweta.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So, shall we start the session or?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. I welcome you all to the 1737th day of uninterrupted daily webinar of IFPH. Let's start the session with the silent prayer. Thank you. First of all, I'd like to thank Dr. Danis and Dr. Basil, sir, for giving me this opportunity. And as we all know that the IFPH conducts 3 sessions every day, and now we are here for the second session. And I'd like to welcome our today's guest, Dr. Gauri Shankar, ex-SHRF, founder of Sambedna Homeopathic Academic Program and speaker of national and international seminar, and a regular presenter of our forum. And he is here to present ORGANON on the topic of the accurately observing physician with the case presentation. Once again, we welcome you, sir, and the mic is yours. I'd like to welcome our today's chief guest, Dr. Gauri Shankar, ex-SHRF, founder of Sambedna Homeopathic Academic Program, a speaker of national and international seminar, and a regular presenter of our forum. And he is here to present Organon on the topic of the accurately observing physician with the case presentation. Once again, we welcome you, sir, and the mic is yours.
Okay. So thank you so much, Dr. R. Shweta. Thank you so much, Dr. Dhanesh, sir, and Dr. Abu Salamdi, and thank you so much to all delegate to connect this session. So my name is Dr. Gauri Shankar. Today I am going to share some incredible master honeymoon observation regarding practicing right homeopathy. So first of all, thank you so much to everyone. Dr. Ram, Parvesh Saha sir, you are the consistent person, consistent doctor of this IFPH, and nice to see you, sir. And once again, thank you so much. I am a Hindi guy, but Dr. Dhanesh make me English boy. So I'm trying to convince my uh, lecture in English. So thank you so much, sir, for motivating me and converting me into Hindi to English session. Thank you so much for all my homeopathic lover. So today session is one of the best session, as I said uh, already. Today's session will be a mind-blowing session if you are really understand master learning. So today's topic is a simple, accurately observing physician. That means this observation point is very important when we are going to treat acute as well as chronic patient. Without observation, now you are doing, you cannot cure the patient accurately. Observation is the basic need. Observation is the key point whenever you see the patient. So there's so many points. There is a in my 12-year practice, I see so many physicians, I see so many students. They come to me to present the case. Only they are presenting like a robotic type of case. This thermal thirst, desire, aversion, stool, appetite, urine. Then mental general, then case is finished. Then ask what you observe. What is your feeling about the patient? So they completely blank out. And this is the major part of, because homeopathy is not a material science. Homeopathy is not a science that means is a computerized science. In homeopathy, we touch the soul of the patient. In homeopathy, we touch the emotion of the patient. Every symptom, every emotion, everything even the face of the patient during the question, eye of the patient during the question, the act during the whole conversation is very, very important. Then is a simple, one day I ask very frequently a question to my teacher. Hello, sir, what is case taking? So one day my teacher call me and say, Gauri, case taking is not a process that has to be finished before going to treat the patient, before going to give the remedy. It's not the process. Case taking is a journey. You start your journey with your patient, illness, and finish your journey when your patient got restored, as Master says in the aphorism 2, the highest ideal of cure. So it's a journey. It's not a one-day process, not a one-day systematic questioning. Sometimes you observe the patient, you got your remedy, a patient, even patient relief immediately. So I am going to show you so many patients, so many cases in which you simply observe the patient, and that observation clearly indicates your desirable remedy. But you should observe the patient very. But when patient call you, you should observation start at that time. Hello doctor, I am so Positera call like their own disposition. Lycopodium call like their own disposition. Nitric acid, baryta, phosphorus, natrum, they they all are calling. But every patient behave in their own disposition. That's why Master says disposition is the observational part of your treatment, right? So let's go ahead to understand some important facts, important indication given in Organon by Master Hahnemann. So guys, just go ahead. So मैं अभी आप लोगों को दिखाने जा रहा हूँ कि मास्टर ने क्या कहा है. So let's go ahead to understand the master observation, the master indication regarding accurately observing physician. So in morning I prepare some quotations from Organon to show you what Master Hahnemann. This is today's session. Yeah, there's the case taken. Okay, so let's go ahead. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead. Accurately observing physician. So let's start with some quotation by Master Hahnemann.
And doctor, your screen is not visible. Now visible.
Now my screen visible. Now I'm visible, now?
Yes.
Okay. So let's start. Master says as no real cure, if you want to cure the patient, then every real cure is simply depend how you observe the patient. That observation is called individualization. So as no real cure of this that means this quotation are taken from the aphorism 82, in which Master Hahnemann gave clear indication about how chronic diseases arises, what are the common factor for chronic disease, how you understand the chronic disease. So at that point, this means chronic disease and other diseases can take place without just I'm emphasizing in that point only what without strict particular treatment. Strict particular treatment bracket में individualization of each case of disease. Then your observation is simply as per the case in front of you, right? So Master Hahnemann J.T. Kent ने कहा इधर कि if you unable to find the characteristic in the individual, send him to allopathic practitioner and ask what it is that does not fit with the disease of disease symptom. That means that is not fit as per allopathic understanding of disease is the most important point of observation. And this is most important part for us, because if there's a pain, then how patient behave during pain is more important than the pain itself. And this is the most important part. The pain is not that much important for us, for homeopathic physician. Important is what? How patient behave during pain is more important. And this is the point. This will be your point of prescription. So in order to find that uncommon symptom, if you want to observe the patient, then you should know the normal expression of that disease, that pain, that particular pathology. What is the normal condition? That normal condition, until you are not able to understand the normal condition of your patient presenting a particular type of pathology, you are not able to observe or understand the uncommon symptom in your patient. That understanding the uncommon symptom in your patient is the only point of observation. So in 6 aphorism, in aphorism 52, master clearly says that there are 2 principal method of cure. Master emphasized that this homeopathy is an accurate observation. Homeopathy is a science in which we accurately observe the nature. We accurately observe the nature of the disease or the nature of the patient. Careful experimentation and pure experiences. Pure experiences. उसे that called the homeopathic, and second जिसमें observation का कोई मतलब नहीं. There's no role of observation. There's only a symptom. There's only a pain, because pain, they give anti-pain. If they're fever, they give anti-fever. If they're diarrhea, they give anti-diarrhea. That's why this system is called heteropathic, or ये नाम दिया. This name is given by Master Hahnemann, allopathy. So what we do when patient come to you, there's 2 steps only, and this 2 steps, in these 2 steps, you should clearly perceive and observe. These 2 lines is most important line, most important process in your clinical practice. What you perceive and what you observe. Hello, hope you understand now. This 2 line is most important. First, what you perceive. Second, what you observe. These two process in your case taking is most important process. So that's why Master Hahnemann said in aphorism 3, in what says, if the physician clearly perceive what is to be cured in diseases, that is to say, in every individual case of disease. So the object is what? Object of case taking is what? What physician perceive or understand the patient in his surrounding. This is the most important part. Object of case taking is what? To understand the patient in his surrounding. This is the most important part. Then patient suffering from a particular disease, then we should observe along with the disease the surrounding of the patient. And और patient कहाँ से surrounded होता है? with the family, work, and society. And this is the most important part of observation. Second step, observation. Second step, you already know the medicine. So, what we observe, a PQRS symptom in your patient. PQRS symptom. So, what will be the, what is PQR symptom? Master Aravind clearly says in aphorism 153. What? In order to find an artificial morphic agent corresponding to the similarity of disease to be cured, the more striking, singular, uncommon, and peculiar. This is the most simple. Simple. You have to observe on this point. What? Your observation should be more striking, more singular, more uncommon, and peculiar characteristic sign and symptom in the case of disease are chiefly and most solely to be kept in view. And you should observe. Again, Master Hahnemann says this is the simple observation. This picture is exactly showing the PQRS characteristic. Right? So हमारे यहाँ in Hindu mythology there's there's a sloka for observation. Yato hasta tato disti tato manah. Yato manah tato bhava tato rasah. Means where this is simple. अभी मैं इस पे केस दिखाऊंगा. I am going to show you a case where you observe this all thing. What? Where the hand go, the eyes flow. Where the eyes go, the mind flow. Where the mind goes, the expression flows, and where the expression goes, the sentiment, ras is sentiment, emotion is evoked. And that's why Master Hahnemann says in footnote 9, the most severe diseases may be produced through the sufficient imagination, through the imagination of the patient. That is what we imagine, that imagination give most severe pathology. And that, last line, this one is what? Where the expression goes, the sentiment is evoked. Imagination. And this is only a matter of observation. This is only the matter of, that's why Master Hahnemann clearly says in this aphorism, what? When the physician has finished writing down, this is the most important aphorism. But without this aphorism, you are not able to treat the patient, because maximum PQRS symptoms are hidden in this aphorism. Then you should understand, you should practically use this aphorism in your clinical practice. So Master says, when the physician has finished writing down particular, then he make a note what he himself observed in the patient, right? And ascertain how much that was peculiar to the patient in his healthy state. So what are the point of observation during the case taking? And this is the, for example, how the patient behaved during visit. And this is most important. मैं इस पे कई सारे cases दिखाने वाला हूं आपको आज. How the patient behaved during the visit, whether he was morose, quarrelsome, hasty, lachrymose, anxious, despairing or sad, hopeful, calm, whether this was a drowsy state or in way dull of comprehension, whether he spoke hoarsely or in a low tone. This is most, ये सब observation and all these observation are beautifully placed in repertory with in the headings of rubrics. So whether he spoke hoarsely or in a low tone or incoherently, how otherwise did he talk, what was the color of face and eye and his skin generally, what degree of liveliness and power was to be expression and चेहरे पे कितनी liveliness है, कितना expression है, what was the state of his tongue, his breathing, the smell of his mouth, and the hearing, where his pupil are dilated or contracted. All these things has to be is the matter of observation. What are the character of pulse? What are the condition of abdomen? You should observe very carefully. And in last, anything else in him that may strike the physician as being remarkable. That means master clearly says what after finishing writing down the case, what is to be observed in the patient. What is your own observation? And this is most important. So let me show you a case from this point. From this point, I am going to observe. I am going to show you a case in which you clearly observe the patient. This is simple a case of pain in abdomen. Patient have a severely pain. Just you feel, you look the patient and let's understand the remedy of that patient, right? Let's go ahead. Simple. Yeah. This case is this is today case in morning session. One of my student come with his friends and is suffering from severe pain in abdomen. So just look. It's audible or not? Hello?
पेन किस तरह का हो रहा है?
It's audible, Dr. Dinesh? It's audible or not? It's audible, no? I'm audible?
Yes, sir. It is
Video
audible.
on? Okay. Just simply observe the patient, right?
एग्जैक्टली मुझे बताइए किस जगह पर सर उठाइए, सर उठाइए,
चेस्ट की वो है हड्डियाँ, चेस्ट है
यही पे पेन है, एकदम कनेक्टिंग स्टिक पेन है क्या? पेन किस तरह का हो रहा है? कैरेक्टर पेन
कैसे हो रहा है? चेहरा
बता पाए तो नहीं होता कि ऐसा कैसा लग रहा है?
वो एक रिसर्च में बता देते हैं कहीं लुक हो रही है, चुभन हो रही है, ऐसा नहीं है कुछ भी।
कैसा है? एक ही जगह हो रहा है, किस तरह का पेन हो रहा है?
एटन टाइप होती है।
हाँ, ये हुई ना बात, एक्शन टाइप होती है। ठीक,
पेशेंट को ऑब्जर्व करिए, सिंपली ऑब्जर्व करिए।
मैं श्योर नहीं हूँ इस चीज को लेकर, लेकिन मुझे जो लग रहा है एटन टाइप का नहीं है सिस्टम।
ये देखिए,
झुकने का मन कर रहा है, ऐसे झुकने का मन कर रहा है,
कैसे भी होगा मुझे रिलीफ नहीं
रिलीफ नहीं मिल रहा। अभी ऐसे किया तो भी नहीं मिला।
ये तो बस अपने आप को डिस्ट्रैक्ट करने के लिए कभी ऐसे पैर उठा लिया,
कब कब दर्द होता है?
पता नहीं, कह नहीं सकता। 24 घंटे तक रहता है, लेकिन कभी कभी बहुत ज्यादा होता है,
कभी भी बहुत ज्यादा होता है।
अब तो नींद डिस्टर्ब होने लगी।
ऐसा लग रहा है पल्स की तरह ऐसा
नहीं।
चलिए अभी भी है, थोड़ा सा और दिखाते हैं आपको।
ऐसा नहीं है, कैसा हो एकदम
ठीक है, इसको बोलते हैं पिचिंग एपिगैस्ट्रिक मसल्स।
So please unmute your mic.
So what will be the observation? What was the observation? आप बताओ. So first of all, patient is so much restless during pain, and there is a simple what? Restless, and one thing is there is a redness of face during pain. So restless pain during, which pain is the main symptom, but observation is what? A restless pain during. Patient very restless, very agitated, irritated. अभी ऐसे कर रहा है, ऐसे कर रहा है, ऐसे कर रहा है, is not comfortable. Agony during pain. There is a restlessness, agony, pain during. There is a cutting pain in abdomen. Simply, what will be the remedy? There is acute pain. Case taking के दौरान ही pain हुआ. During case taking, patient got some severe pain, and he becomes restless, very agitated, face become red. So once you put simple one rubric is what? Restless pain during. And which remedy having bigger grade? Can anyone? Restless pain during. Which remedy having bigger grade? Is Aconite. I am going to show you. So before going to the repertory chart, I am going to show you one more case in which you have to observe what is the most important point in this case. Right? So let's go ahead. There's one more case. Yeah. There's a violent convulsion in a lady. This is the case. This is the first visit. In this, you have to observe. And simple remedy is in your observation. You should observe. Simple. Forget about language, forget about any manifestation. You should observe.
नीचे रहा था हाँ हाथ छोड़ डालो आधा छोड़ा हाँ आधा छोड़ा देखा दबे कहता है मला तो साखर उठाता है अरे माय मुँह देखा मुँह खाली मुँह आड़िया हटा लो देखा था मुँह मेरी साथ फटाक करा पूरा तेरे बना ला भैया का बत्ती हटा ला तो पहले बना यार बहुत दिक्कत ना सकता दबा रे बोलो तू लोग कोड़ा दाब ले तू ना भले हैं हो पत्नी थोड़ा दबले है पर पिटिया
Only observe what is what is happening in all this
काय झटकवा येत अशी आवत ना येत असते
हे तरी आवत
ये झटका जवाब
झटका येत अशी आवत
हे तर आवत
5 बजे 4
नहीं पांचवा मारोगा
अच्छा ई दवाई बराबर चलत है
हाँ दिमाग की दवाई जब से तबीयत गड़बड़ हो चल दे
हे मुंह में मत डाली
बहनी फरकी का ठोक रानी दे यहां से
एकदम उठा के बैठो
understand? Listen, the sound. What is the sound during this whole conversion episode? How patient behave, how he speak, what is the condition of face, which type of convulsion is this? This is most important because Master Hahnemann clearly says in aphorism 14, there is an interior of man. In aphorism 14, Master Hahnemann says, there is in the interior of man nothing. Yes, I'm going to show you. Just give me a minute. Yes. Just have a look, guys. Just have a look. So Master says, there is in the interior of man, this is most important line. There is in the interior of man nothing morbid that is curable, and no invisible morbid alteration that is curable, which does not make itself known to the accurately observing physician by the means of sign and symptom. Then Master make this aphorism more beautiful after adding this last line. What? It's not only symptom, but that symptom that are manifested by the patient during his illness, whatever the illness X, Y, Z, whatever you say in diarrhea, dysentery, typhoid, convulsion, cancer, but the manifestation, that symptom manifested in a particular pathology is clearly give indication, and that manifestation of symptom is not designed by that patient. That symptom is designed by mighty nature and arrangement. The arrangement of that symptom is clearly indicating the remedy. Then we have to observe, we have to understand the arrangement of the symptom, and the arrangement is in perfect conformity. वो जो arrangement है symptom का, that is perfectly and give exact confirmation, perfect confirmation for your indicating remedy. Now, with perfect conformity with the infinite goodness of all wise preserver of human life. That means nature, God, जो बोलना बोल दो, whatever you want to say. That means that arrangement of symptom is designed by mighty nature herself. We should observe and observe accurately. Observing physician, you should observe accurately. So I'm showing two cases in front of you all, in which simple observation give clear indication. So in first case, there is restlessness during pain. Pain is not that much important for us, but the behavior during pain, as Master Hahnemann says in aphorism 19, restless pain during. So Let's go ahead. Acute pain. Open. Okay. Restless pain during. Simple. Echo 9. And there's one more rubric I'm going to take. Face discoloration red. Face discoloration red pain. This is the face discoloration red pain in. If you want give agony, agitation, simple remedy is econate. Or jab when we give remedy, this is the condition after half an hour. Simple. The condition of the patient after half an hour is I'm good.
जाओ जाओ, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। कैसे हैं? आराम है? तो जो बेचैनी थी, जो रेस्टलेसनेस था, उसमें आराम है? काफी आराम है। और चलिए जरा, एकदम बेचैन थे पेन में।
चेहरा देखिए एकदम आपको फर्क चेहरे
फील कर रहा। कितनी देर से दर्द हो रहा था आपको?
आधे घंटे से दर्द हो रहा था
बहुत सीवियर पेन और अभी आपको आराम है? एकदम अभी दर्द नहीं है, रिलैक्स हो, बिल्कुल ठीक हो। वेरी गुड। दिस इज कॉल्ड पावर ऑफ होम्योपैथी, राइट? ठीक है, एकदम रेस्टलेसनेस।
अभी दूसरे केस में क्या ऑब्जर्वेशन ऑफ पॉइंट है बताइए। पहला तो जो कन्वर्जन का केस है, पोटेंसी सिंपल। आई विल डिस्कस व्हेन आई एम गिविंग टाइम for question answer session. Give me 5 minutes more. I'm going to show second. I'm going to show you what will be the what condition of second case in conversion after remedy. So what will be the remedy for that conversion wala patient? Can anyone? Simple. There is a violent conversion, face distorted conversion during, and morning conversion during. ठीक है? So lamenting, wonderful. Lamenting conversion during morning, lamenting, thick. And the remedy is cicuta verosa. आप rubric डाल देना. Patient का condition after giving the cicuta verosa, I am going to show you. और ये this is only after 2 hours of the remedy. Or till now, patient is perfectly all right.
का नाम है तुम्हारा?
रिंकू
घर कहाँ है?
भैसा हाँ
का दिक्कत रह लिया?
शाम क्वाइट
फरका होत रहा। तो जब से दवाई पियले बाड़ू तब से आयल फरका?
नहीं
खड़ी हो। तब से कोनो दिक्कत ना भैल?
नहीं
अच्छा। कुछ खाई पी हो?
अंडा रोटी
अंडा रोटी। ठीक। कौन?
Okay, cicuta velosa 1 and 3 doses. Right? If you want to see the rubric, I am going to show you. Face distorted, distortion, convulsion during. There's 2 remedy. You know, cicuta, fate frightful. Also, she is very frightful. आंखें खोलने के बाद cicuta velosa and pneumonia. So if you want to take this rubric, morning case during, right? That is enough. Morning convulsion in. This is simple observation, guys. This simple observation, and the remedy is this: cicuta velosa. As simple as that. Observation point is very, very important. That's why I clearly give indication. And effusion 14 is what? Accurately observing physician make itself known by accurately observing physician by the means of sign and symptom. That's why Master Hahnemann gave a clear indication, clear information for us is what? When the physician finishing down the case, then he make a note what he himself observed in the patient and ascertain how much that was peculiar when patient is in healthy state. Healthy था तो कैसा था? Now after disease, how he behaving? And this is most important part. So observation is very, very important. So where we observe, simple. What? Only what? The totality and condition of life. These two things. So Master Hahnemann already says that once you, if you are going to observe the case, you should free from prejudice. You should have sound senses, attention and observation, and what you observe is loyal, is real, is not your own observation. Simple. Your observation should be confirmed by three folds. Your observation should confirm by three folds. देखो, the unprejudiced observer notice only the deviation for the former healthy state to now diseased individual. Then your observation should be tested by three barriers. One, felt by the patient himself. What you observe is exactly your patient feel or not. This is a matter of your conscience. That's why loyalty. Remarked by those around him and observed by the physician. What you observe is remarked by those around him or felt by patient himself. अगर आप what you observe, अगर आपने जो observe किया है, that observation is not supported by attendant or that observation not find in your patient, that observation have no value, then you should clarify your observation at these two levels, patient and attendant. Then your remedy will, he write down accurately the patient and his friend told him in a very expression. जैसा बोला exactly उसी expression में note करना है. And this point is one of the best point, guys. What? Your observation should be loyal. This is what you observe is 100% certain. That means your loyalty in tracing the picture of the disease, in tracing your observation. You should loyal. That's why Master Hahnemann says that the physician should be attentively observing and investigating physician. This is the another definition of a homeopathic physician. Homeopathic physician should be attentively observing and investigating practitioner. Attentively observing and investigating practitioner. So thank you so much. Now you can ask question. I'm happy to give answer. So anyone?
Thank you,
having
doctor, for your wonderful questions and for your clear explanation. Now the doctors can raise your hands and ask your doctor.
Yes, now it's a question answer time. Please, I'm happy to give answer. Can anyone? Oh my God. या तो समझ में नहीं आया या तो सब समझ में आ गया. You know, if I'm अंग्रेजी में कैसे कहेंगे? या तो समझ में नहीं है या तो समझ में सब आ गया. क्या नहीं होना? अरे भाई कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछ लीजिए हमसे.
Dr. Ram Pravesh has raised his hand.
Yes, sir. Dr. Ram Pravesh, sir, please. Ask, sir. Namaskar. Please. Unmute करें, Dr. Sweta. Please unmute Mr. Ram Pravesh Saha. Unmute him. Then he able to ask question. Any please unmute them. Unmute them. Unmute. Hello, admin. Who is admin?
Thank you, Dr. R. Sweta. And congratulations, Dr. Shankar Gauri. Shankar Gauri, yeah, Gauri Shankar. According to Hindu,
Shankar, sir.
Gauri Shankar. Gauri Shankar is a very good. महिला का प्रधानता है हमारे अति में, तो गौरी शंकर, तो वेरी गुड. तो very good. Describe the organon of medicine. Organon of medicine, observation. Very good. Observation is the important and physician. Observation, there are two: objective observation and subjective observation. Objective observation, रोगी को देख सकते हैं, उसकी एक्टिविटी, उसके बोलचाल के भाषा, लैंग्वेज. एंड सब्जेक्टिव और ऑब्जर्वेशन रोगी बताता है. तो वेरी गुड. डिस्क्राइब द ऑर्गेनन ऑफ मेडिसिन 14 and 82 and 52. So opposing. तो वेरी वेरी थैंक्स डॉक्टर गौरी शंकर जी. नमस्कार. Thank you.
Yes. Anyone who asks some more questions regarding observation, organon, or anything in homeopathy where you are. Somebody asked potency. Yes, sir. I am going to give answer regarding potency. So, what is simple master animal says in their aphorisms? Potency is not a matter of experiments. It's a matter of experience. You should experience with your own observation. But what I do in my case is, in acute cases where the speed is very fast, I usually give patient remedy in high potency, at 1 m, 10 m, 50 m, where the speed is high. More soric patient, more sora, the potency should be more higher. If there is syphilis along with the grave pathological condition, your potency should be lower. If syphilis with grave pathological condition, right? You know, if there's a grave pathology, if there's a tumor, there's a cancer, or there's a any pathological condition in which your aggravation, if there's, let me clear one thing, Let me clear one thing. Aggravation is the most confusing topic in homeopathy, right? So what is aggravation? People says in chronic diseases ki if you're going to give medicine higher potency, patient aggravate and patient will die. This is not happened in chronic cases. Master clearly says in aphorism 161 ki aggravation in chronic cases come at the end of the treatment, right? In that cases only reversal of the pathology happened. Only reversal of the pathology, and the aggravation that's called homeopathic aggravation, occurs at the end of the treatment when your disease shifted to the superficial layer. So there is no fear, no need to fear ki in chronic cases there will be the aggravation. If your remedy is right, then the aggravation happened at the end of the treatment. And when aggravation happened, if you're giving frequently high doses, maximum dose, maximum aggravation, minimum dose, no aggravation. And in homeopathy, we give minimum dose, na? So there's no need to aggravation in chronic diseases. Aggravation happen in acute diseases from the very first dose. So we should very careful. And there's a 4 type of aggravation: homeopathic aggravation, medicinal aggravation, drug aggravation, and disease aggravation. So you should differentiate clearly कि your patient showing some aggravation point, then what is the type of aggravation at that time? Artificial aggravation or disease aggravation? Definitely. And how we understand? With the help of Herring's law of cure and Kant 12 observation.
What?
Now Kant says when symptoms take wrong direction, which observation which observation Kant says? If new symptom appear, which observation? Symptom ameliorate, then aggravate. Every condition, each and every condition during your during the treatment, your patient show after giving remedy, each and every condition are covered in Kant 12 observation. So you should go and understand. So one day, Dr. Dinesh, I will take the class on Kant 12 observation, right? Follow-up criteria of the patient. How we, yes, tell about old symptom reappearing. Well, it's happened only. Old symptom reappearing. So what is the old symptom? Please give, I'm sorry, I'm going to take one more important call. Old symptom means what? What is old symptom? So, my dear friends, if you are not taking proper case taking, we're not able to find old symptom. When we go through the case, suppose that your patient is suffering from thyroid, right? The patient is come to you with a thyroid symptom, and you explain, you take a case, and after taking case, now you are going to make a journey of disease. Then once you make your journey till thyroid condition, then you observe that your patient primarily suffering from acute diseases, skin eruptions, that skin diseases now transform into respiratory complaint, then joint, then hypertension, then thyroid complaint. Now you are giving remedy for that current situation. Always, guys, let me. मैं आपको एक पॉइंट बताना चाहता हूँ. My English is not too good, but I am going to point out one condition. Always prescribe patient with on the current situation. That's what master says in status morbi. You are giving remedy. What status of what morbid status come before you when you're giving to the remedy to your patient? Then if you're giving remedy on thyroid, and after thyroid, after giving medicine for thyroid patient, your patient suffering some irritation on your throat and all, then this is old symptom repair. Because during the journey, you observe, you noted down the patient is suffering from respiratory complaint. So this is simple a reversal of symptom. When your symptom reverse, when your journey of disease is reverse, Dr. Herring says what? Simple, more important to less important, more pathological to less pathological. And this is less pathology is what? Old symptom. If you are making a journey of disease. If you are not making journey of disease, if you are not drawing your patient that journey of disease, that you are not able to find old symptom as well as the new symptom. These two symptoms, these two observation of regarding treatment, the symptom treatment is only applicable when you're going to make a journey of disease in your case, right? Then you should make your journey. Whole symptom means simple reversal of the symptom. Okay, time is over now. So thank you so much.
Thank you,
Any-
Dr. Gauri Shankar. Dr. Danish, shall we wind up the session, sir?
Yes. Yes. Thank you, Dr. Shweta. Thank you, Dr.
Thank you.
Gauri Shankar, for such a wonderful session in this evening. Definitely, we can have some more sessions in the future as per your convenience. And this is a very, very important subject. We have a very good subject to discuss in this platform. Your cases were brilliant, as you rightly point out. Observation. A physician must be a keen observer, and as well as you should not be a prejudiced observer. You must be an unprejudiced observer. Otherwise, your if your observation is wrong, your medicine will be also wrong, and definitely you will lose the case. So, congratulations once again, and Dr. Shweta, for coming and moderating this session, and thank you, Dr. Gauri Shankar, for such a brilliant session, and thank you all participants for such a nice participation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much all, and good night from my side. Thank you so much. Namaste. Namaste.